In the technology-driven world of the 21st century, students are often bombarded with the infinite possibilities for online communication through social media. 24% of teens report using social media constantly throughout the day, and 56% say that they use these sites several times a day. Obviously, teens know how to use social media, but do they know the proper etiquette to conduct their online communications? Social media gives students the ability to communicate and share their ideas with others all over the world. But with this power to communicate comes the responsibility to follow the rules of etiquette in order to prevent problems like cyberbullying, threats to personal information, as well as just to maintain polite communication. The term etiquette refers to a set of rules used to dictate one's behavior to maintain politeness and professionalism in a social setting. In regards to social media, because one may not be aware of their audience, it is recommended that the strictest code of social media etiquette be used. Steve is a high school senior, practically an adult. He is responsible and studious and always tries to maintain this impression among his peers. Steve uses Facebook to communicate with his fellow students and teachers in the robotics club at school. Steve also has a personal account to communicate with his friends. Steve posted a heated message to his friends about one of the students in his robotics club. That will never work. I cannot believe that John is so stupid. Did Steve follow social media etiquette since he did not make this post openly on the robotics team site? No. As soon as Steve sent that post, he was engaging in cyberbullying, as he had no control over who viewed the statement or what they did with it. Just because Steve did not share the comment to the robotics site does not mean that he would not be guilty of cyberbullying if this was to get back to John, as it was shared publicly online. So if social media etiquette can be so tricky to navigate, how do you know how to conduct yourself online? Well, here are some good rules to follow to ensure your social media communications contain proper etiquette. Remember your audience. Not all communications are appropriate for all settings. Think first of who could potentially see your communication and whether or not it would potentially cause a problem. If there's even a chance, don't send it. Don't get dragged into hostility. Some individuals thrive on drama. If you feel that communications are escalating, end the communication before either party shares something regrettable. Think twice before you submit. Sometimes things that seem like good ideas turn out not to be. Take the time to reflect before you share. Use proper grammar and do not shout. Misinterpretation leads to misunderstandings. Be as clear as possible and avoid caps that could be interpreted as shouting. Respect your own and others' privacy. Never share anything that you would not want to become public knowledge, regardless of how much you trust the recipient. Do not hide behind anonymity. Just because all you see in front of you is a computer screen, always conduct yourself as if you were face-to-face with the other person. Never share anything online that you would not directly say to that person. Empathy is key. Treat others as you would expect to be treated. Follow these rules and have an enlightening and safe experience learning from social media.